Hi everyone, so I'm doing my John Maxwell now, I haven't done it. And today is the last chapter on this, the Charismatic Leader. And I'm just going to focus on one point from this. It's believe in people. So when we believe in people, it gives them confidence, it gives them hope. They know that somebody is going to be there for them, and it helps them. It helps them believe in themselves. When I was working at Infrastructure Ontario, they took us to see the prisons, and we got to meet some of the prisoners and see their living quarters. They took us right inside the prison. And for many of it was a women's prison, many of the young women that were there, it was petty theft or it was something small that they got incarcerated for. So just to see somebody, to have a conversation with someone, to have somebody touch their hand, look into their eyes, that makes a difference for them. And even in my call center work, I had to deal with both men and women who were in prisons. And it can be very unnerving when you are in call center work, because you can hear how the police, the wardens are talking to them. You can hear all the background noise, and it can be quite jarring on your nerves. So for me, to help me cope, I used to do journaling, or I used to come home and call a prayer line, just something like that, just to have an outlet, because it's very high stress when you're dealing with that kind of a thing. And you're also dealing with people's emotional stories, people who have been locked up, who can't see their children, who can't see their loved ones. And it makes you appreciate that freedom that you have, that you're living your life outside of being incarcerated. So I think that those are two examples I can use from the workplace. If you are helping out at a school or you're helping on a camp, I can use my own experience of when I worked at Camp Echo Lake. I was helping tiny, tiny children, and their parents would come and leave them there and then go. And when I say tiny, I mean tiny. They were like maybe 4 years old, 5 years old, and I used to feel sorry for them. Some of the children were good. They didn't mind, but some of them really felt it when their parents left them. So just having us there, I didn't work as a camp counselor, although that's what I wanted. I worked in the office in administration. So it was nice to interact with the parents, with the children, and to give them a word of encouragement, to play with them, to tuck them into bed at night. So it's a nice experience. I would encourage others to do it, especially if you get a chance to go and live on the camp, because you get to serve the children breakfast in bed, you get to give them donuts in bed, and it's such a joy to be with children and to be in that kind of environment. I was telling my nieces who are in England that I got to see the children, the little girls, playing football and soccer, because we never had that when we were growing up in Zimbabwe. So I think it's important for us to remember that. And Ralph Waldo Emerson says it is one of the most beautiful compensations of life that no man can sincerely try to help another without helping himself. And that's true, because you can't buy the reward that you feel from it. And we didn't get paid that much on the camp, but we cherished it, and I made good friends on the camp and other Christians. So we would pray together, we would go out together. On our days off, we would go and go out by the lake, see different places. We went to the Ben and Jerry's. So it's good to do the things while you're young, because when you get older, you never know. I mean, it could happen when you're young too, but like now with this high blood pressure, I feel my legs swelling. Sometimes I get pain in my legs. things that I never had to deal with before. And I'm not that old, I'm only in my 50s. But it just goes to show that when you believe in your dreams, when you believe in yourself and other people believe in you and you believe in them, you can accomplish good things and you can accomplish your dreams. So I just wanted to do that first point. I'll do the other points tomorrow. But it also comes down to expectations. If people are telling you that, oh, they expect you to fail, they don't expect you to pass, they don't expect you to be able to hold a job, they don't expect you to be able to get the points and live in Canada, they don't expect you to be able to pass your grades, they don't expect you to be able to benefit from maybe that little bit of extra help for another year, then it becomes very discouraging. But if people believe in you, and if you believe in people, it changes the whole outlook. We used to have our music director, and he used to organize the readings at the church. His name was Paul. He used to, when I first started reading, I was very bad, and we didn't have the same sound system that we have now. So for what I learned in Zimbabwe, South Africa, it worked there for me. But when I came here, he used to tell me, you need to speak up, we can't hear you at the back of the church. I had to say, I feel like I'm shouting. So they got a new sound system in, which helped. And also we had training with him. So he organized a training one Saturday where we all went in, and we just had an opportunity for him to go through how he wanted things done, show us how to do it, and then from there we were fine. So that just shows how you can use it in your ministry work, you can use it in church, you can use it in non-profits. It's about believing in people and believing in your teams. So I'll leave it with that for the book. It looks like US is preparing for war. President Trump is building a dome like Israel has. So I don't know what we're going to do, but I'm praying that we will have peace.